Hello everyone and welcome to igcse.revision 09. Today we're going to take a little walkthrough on the May-June 2024 paper 1 variant 1. This is the Cambridge IGCSE Economics and this is an MCQ paper. So let's get started. Okay, question number 1. What is a free good? Free samples of a new product, health services provided by the state, second-hand clothing, or D, sunlight? The answer is D, sunlight. Okay, number 2. A firm is deciding whether to produce good X or good Y for the next 5 years. The predicted revenue for good X is 20%, and the predicted revenue for good X is $20,000 per year, and for good Y is $18,000 per year. What is the opportunity cost of producing good X? So you're going to get this and multiply it by 5 because you're producing it for 5 years. So your answer is C. Okay, number 3, the diagram shows a PPC for an economy. What is the reason for the economy moving from point M to point N? A decrease in unemployment industries producing good X. Not necessarily. Improvement in technology used to produce good X. Increased productivity of workers producing good X. Increased resource allocation to the production of good X. That is right. So your answer is option D. Okay, what is not held constant when drawing a demand curve for a good or service? Consumers' income, taste and preference, price of substitutes, price of the good or service. So the price for the good or service is not held constant, even other factors, but in this case it's D. Okay, number 5, the diagram shows a shift in the supply curve for New Zealand Airlines from S1 to S2. Okay, what is the most likely cause of this shift? Okay, so it's moving from S1 to S2. So if you look at it this way, and there's, just imagine the demand line over there. Okay, so the question is just basically asking us why the supply is reducing. So the answer is A. Okay, question 6. What could cause the price of tea to increase? A decrease in the demand for tea? That is not necessarily true. Decrease in the price of a substitute good? No, but the increase in price of a substitute is true. Why? Because if a substitute good's price increases, then the original good, or the good that's a substitute, the people who are producing it would be like, if their prices are high, so can mine be. Number 7, a firm changes the price of its products and finds that its revenue increases. Which combination of the price change and price elasticity of demand would have caused this? Okay, so first of all, if there is a change in price and they find that the revenue increases, that means that the demand of it, the price of it is relative, like it reacts, right? So it has to be an elastic price elasticity of demand. So it can either be option A or option C. And since its revenue increases, the price of the good will increase, because if the price increases, then that means the profit will increase, hence the revenue increases. Okay, question 8. What could not occur in a market economic system? So market economic system is where it's run fully by private sectors or by private firms. A monopolist supplying specialist goods to the market. That could occur. Excessive pollution created by a power station. Yes, that could occur. Government setting up minimum wages to relieve poverty. That cannot occur because there is no government intervention in the market economic system. So your answer is C. Okay, number 9. What is a correct definition of a demerit good? A good which generates external benefits? No. A good with a higher private cost than social costs? Not really. A good which is more harmful to consumers than they realize? Yes. Option 9. Option C is the correct answer for 9. I keep on saying the option for the number, so forgive me if I've said that earlier. Okay, question 10. Within the same firm, one employee is paid higher wages than another employee. What is the reason for the difference in their wage? Could be considered discrimination. Okay, there are different ages, they have different levels of education, different levels of productivity, different levels of work placement. Answer is A, different ages. Okay, number 11. The diagram shows the demand and supply curve of labor for a firm. The initial wage rate is given at W naught, and the equilibrium quantity of labor employed is L naught. That will meet right there. A trade union that represents all of the workers negotiates a rise in wage rate to W1. That will be from W naught to W1. What is the amount of unemployment that results from this wage? Okay. You're just going to need to find one where the quantity of labor decreases, and the answer will be D. Okay, question 12. A farmer introduces machinery to help workers at harvest time. The farmer also reduces the number of workers by 50%. As a result, the total harvest increases by 25%. Okay, what has happened? Labor productivity has decreased and production has decreased. Okay, well, first of all, production has increased, not decreased, so the correct options would either be B or D. Now, the workers have been reduced by 50% and harvests have increased by 25%, so that means there are less workers now, but there is more output. So, labor productivity has increased, hence your answer will be D. A firm has fixed costs of $20 in the following total variable costs. What happens to average total cost over this output range? Okay. You just have to calculate the average cost for each output. So this would be the fixed cost plus the variable cost over output. And with that simple calculation, you'll find out that it falls continuously, so your answer is option A. Okay, number 14, the table shows the costs and output of a firm. What is the average fixed cost of the firm? Okay, as I mentioned earlier, average fixed cost or average cost would be the total cost plus the total variable cost or total fixed cost. So, yeah, and then divide by the quantity. Again, it's just a simple calculation, and your answer would be A. Okay, a clothing manufacturer expands by taking over a clothing retailer. What type of merger is this? Okay, first of all, this is a clothing manufacturer and a clothing retailer. So, manufacturer is producing and a clothing retailer is selling. So, that would be from the primary sector to the secondary sector. So, that is definitely not backward vertical, not conglomerate because it's in the same industry. Not horizontal, so it's C. Forward vertical integration. The video is going to stop right here. If you want to watch part 2 to this, click in the link in the description, and can't wait to see you guys there. Bye.